outside, hoping the wind doesn't completely blow everything away. If the camera goes flying, I'm sorry. But you know how it is. So we are on my porch for the first time, enjoying the lovely weather. So, go crochet some shawls and relax and enjoy the weather. So, I'm working from a stitch book, so I'm gonna have to check. Multiple 4 plus 3 plus 3 beginning chains. We are working with Lion Brand True Boo. This is a very soft cotton, or no, it's not a cotton yarn, is it? Yep, this is 100% bamboo. It's very nice. It's from Lion Brand. It's pretty. And actually, I think I'm going to use 3.75 millimeter hook instead. Have to check the chart here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 4. This wind, very annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. This wind, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, hello. 2, 3, 4. Make these not too long. I'm making a shawl right now, but it's a long beginning chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think not too many more. Should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're from Turkey, that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Hang on, chat. I'm from Pennsylvania, where it's very windy right now, as you can probably tell. Based on the sun flying camera. Alright, y'all good, chat? Yeah, the wind is nuts right now. Somebody on a dirt bike just drove up my alleyway. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 4. Okay, that should be enough. Plus 3. 2, 3. Plus the beginning chain. But we're not going to use a beginning chain. We're going to use a stacked single crochet. So 1, 2. Give me a second, chat. It's been a while since I worked with this yarn. So it's very slippery. Okay. Skip 1 stitch, 2, chain 2. Skip this one. Nice job, thank you. Two, chain 1. 1, 2. We got our first stitch. I'm just gonna stick a marker in out my row counter. Okay, we did that. Now we're gonna skip 3, go into the 4th. Okay, now I've got it. Yep, here comes the wind. Ugh. It'd be nice, but my clothesline is right here, and I gotta be careful because I have my clothes hanging up to dry out here because it is a nice windy day, and what happened the last time is a pant leg flew up and smacked the camera, knocked it over. Okay. I am struggling here, chat. Oh, this will definitely go in the humor section. Need some freaking duct tape. Let's wait for this gust to pass. Feel good? Okay. My hook flew away. Oh, forget solar panels. I should get wind turbines. Hey, at least my laundry's already almost dry. And I only put it out like an hour ago. So, y'all good? One, two, three. Man, in hindsight, should have done a row of single crochet. It's fine, it's fine. So if you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button. About to be off work for a week, so it'll be nice for the extra help. Pretty pleased. With a cherry on top. This stitch we're right now is called the iris stitch. quite pretty. This yarn is quite lacy. Sorry about this wind, y'all. I knew it was going to be windy today. I mean, it's always windy in this town, but I didn't realize it would be that windy. Oh, look. Tornado watch on my phone. Come on. Starting to think this wasn't a good idea. But it's honestly kind of funny. Maybe I'll just, every time the camera falls over, I will take the clip, make a short out of it, set it to yakety sax. And you're trying to live stream outside and it's windy AF. Anyway, how y'all doing today, chat? It's been a lovely Sunday so far. I went to the store, I got my laundry done. I cleaned the house, cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the bathroom. Did some extra scrubbing because I'm having surgery on Friday and would like to come home to a nice clean house. Not Friday, Thursday. I hear children playing outside. Excellent. I mean, it's such a nice day aside from the wind here. Set up for some vlog clips too. I've been terrible about vlogging lately. I just get so sucked into it because I'm trying to work on bigger projects lately since I have so many small things in my shop. But I just get so sucked in to these bigger shawls that I've been working on. Well, shawls, plural. This is only the second one I've been able to start in a week because they take way longer than I thought. Also been trying out lace work and stuff. So I know how to do it, I just don't because math. Beautiful day in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. Sitting on my porch in my rocking chair. It's supposed to thunderstorm later, so I'll be outside as much as I can. Guy again. There goes a dirt bike down that way. Oh, during last week's live stream, all those sirens and trucks flying by that I heard, turns out there was a wildfire a couple miles down the road. That's what all that was. Another gust of wind coming, chat. Another gust of wind. Stop that! It's freaking duct tape. Or a big rock to hold everything into place. Because I really don't want to go inside. Because it is very nice out. It's just annoying because wind. Here's how it is so far. This is really pretty. Do this to make like a garland or something. Ideas. Oh, my eye is itchy. Oh, look, people on motorcycles now. I mean, it's the first nice day in a while, so everybody's going to be out and about. We're almost to the end of the first row. Woo. So, what projects is everybody working on today? gusts of wind, my lord. You good? Y'all good, chat? This wind. Goodness gracious. If Aaliyah were here, she'd say I'm suing for pain and suffering. Hi, Chris. We are fighting for our lives here in the wind. Stop. Anyway, hi. I figured I'd do an outdoor live today also because I got to keep an eye on my laundry that's hanging around me right now. Keeps trying to fly away, as does my tablet. Hey, Aaliyah. Hi, everybody. We're fighting for my life here because the wind keeps trying to blow my tablet away. Because I actually live in a wind tunnel. Because there. We don't need a wind muffler. Nice to see the outdoors. Yes, it is. It's so nice to be outside. The fresh air is nice. It's just the problem is there's a mountain peak right there, and then there's a mountain peak over there, and the wind goes right between. So, yeah. Lots of people out on ATVs and their motorcycles today because it is finally nice out, and it's supposed to stay nice for a while now, so. People are out just driving around. I'm like, with these gas prices, are y'all crazy? Especially since all my neighbors have big diesel trucks. Okay, I think that gust has finally calmed down a bit. Well, the good news about all this wind is that I was able to hang my clothes up to dry instead of using the dryer. And they're all mostly dry already. any gardening this year? Yeah. I am planning on planting a flower garden just back over this way, but we still haven't gotten through the last freeze. I roughed up the ground a bit over that way though, so it's ready to go. And I got some cool shaker boxes from Dollar General that had these different seed blends in them. And then you just shake it around over a spot in the ground, water it, and you get wildflowers. So I have a spot cleared out ready for that to turn into a flower garden. I put a little birdhouse there. And then first I want to see if I could get anything to grow in the first place, and if the flowers do well, then maybe next year we'll think about vegetables. But whoop, stop it, wind. Or at least go the other way. Finish drying my laundry and then stop, basically. I've got every window in the house open right now, airing the joint out. We had another freeze this week. Gosh, dang it all! Y'all good? What time this has happened today? Good Lord. Everybody okay? Alright, let's go on a tour of my yard real quick. Find a big rock, see if I can use it to brace the thing. Hello, MTV. Hi, Theodore. Hello, MTV. Welcome to my crib. Big rock to brace this against. That ought to do. Anyway, this is my yard, everyone. Hi, Theodore. It's my neighbor's dog. Okay. Haha, that seems to work. Alright, that works. For now. Alright, where'd my blow away to? There it is. Okay. Right, crisis averted. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Whew. Okay. If you're just joining, hi, welcome. I live in a wind tunnel and it keeps blowing my camera away, but we found a big rock to secure it with. We just gotta remember to put it back. Anyway, that dog you hear barking, that's my neighbor's dog, Theodore. He has a lot to say. Okay, hopefully this rock should hold everything in place for now. Part of it too is my clothes are lined up right behind the camera. So occasionally a pant leg smacks it. There goes the ATV again. Hi, Theodore. Alright. Took 45 minutes, but we're finally towards the end of this row. Probably because the camera kept blowing away. Also, this is 100% bamboo yarn, so it splits like crazy. But it's so pretty. I love it. I want to make like a dress out of it or something. Love bamboo yarn. You know, the Lion Brand True Boo. I want to make like baby baptism gowns out of it. Hi, Theodore. Hi. I need some freaking duct tape. Or something. I don't know what I need. Yeah, I was just thinking that when the camera first fell. We're just gonna hold on to it for a little bit. Problem is, there's no way I can really turn to make it stop blowing away. If I turn it this way, it just gets caught like a sail, blows over. I turn it this way, it's not stable, and it blows over. Reattach. Cannot win. I even found this cool rock. What it's like living in a wind tunnel, chat. But my pants are almost all dried. Doing laundry. Every time I lean back. Hi, Theodore. Just wanna crochet! Starting to get an idea. Whoa! Oh, there goes my neighbor's trash can. So long, Space Cowboy. About this today. Who do I call to complain about this? Okay, maybe we could pivot. To another direction. So that I can still enjoy this nice weather, but maybe I can block a bit of the wind. Hefty kite. Yep. If I had, yeah. Okay. Let's try turning this way. Step that. Maybe this way I can like block the wind with my body. Okay, that feels a lot more stable. Now, question, is that famous last words? But yes, attach a kite to my car and just glide down the mountain. And have my boss pick me up at the bottom of the valley and drive me the rest of the way in. It's funny because she comes in after me and they always joke, well, if you have any car trouble, just wait at the bottom of the mountain, we'll pick you up on the way. Need a wind turbine for my roof. Yeah, sounds a lot less blowy. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Because it's like... That wants to move, though. Hold up. My row counter. I am not having a good time. Hello, Theodore. Don't you start. Okay. Let's try this now. I will not be defeated. Apparently you can buy small wind turbines on Temu. Maybe I'll do that. Excuse me. Chat, we good? I think we're good now. Well, knock on some wood when I say that, though. That is just the chart blowing around a bit. I don't know. I don't get it. A lot of people say they hate charts, crochet charts. They prefer the written patterns. I love the charts. Probably because I'm a very visual learner, visual tactile. I learn best by watching and doing at the same time. So I like charts for that. Because this book that I'm looking at stitches out of. It only does it by chart instead of written instructions. Charts for sure take up the less room. Yeah. And again, it's visual, so it's like a picture of what I'm supposed to be doing. And they're basically universal charts, so it doesn't matter what language the pattern is written in. If there's a chart, there you go. Hi, Theodore. When I write a pattern, I'll probably include a chart with it. Well, that's a problem. I have extra stitches. Hello. So we're going to cheat. So we're going to throw in the extra cluster. And an extra stitch, because I ain't about to rip all this out and start over to make sure I have an accurate chain count. No, thank you. Did that. Okay. One. So it'll block out, I say. Oops. All right, we are off to the races now that we're on the second row. We are established. colors I want to use for this, so figure out how many rows of each I want to do. So I have 4 skeins of this silver and then 2 each of a purplish brown, a light purple, and a dark purple. So I can have more silver color in there. Finished 1 word search book and your sticker scene book. Cool. Time to get another one. Well, I went to a fiber festival today and bought yarn for the first time in months. And I won a basket in a silent auction. You started both new ones? Awesome. Sounds super fun. Yeah, I gotta think of something like that to do. Another thing to keep my brain and hands occupied other than crocheting. I have surgery early Thursday morning and then I'm off work for a week. I'm not gonna be allowed to do anything, so. No, early Thursday morning's the day. Come on, wind. Starting this stitch off was difficult, but so many people on their motorcycles today. And it's the same motorcycles going just around and around and around town. And I'm like, the way gas prices are now, you're just driving to drive. crazy. Absolutely crazy. I need to do a vlog clip. I'm really bad at vlogging lately. I gotta not be. There we go. There we go. Okay. Time lapse clip. Finish this row and then we'll figure out color work. The problem with working on these big rectangle shawls, they're giant rectangles. I normally make triangle shawls, but I decided, no, you know what? We're going to work on some lacy rectangle shawls. Oh, we've been live for a little over an hour, so if you haven't yet, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button. About to be off work for a week, so it really helps me out. Second chat. At least this stayed stable. Alright. I'm back. Hello. Welcome to the live. Fighting for our lives against the wind here, but whatever. At least it's nice and warm out, so. It's fine. You're Tracy? Hi, I'm Gracie. What are you crocheting? I am working on a rectangular shawl right now. We just started it in the live stream. If it weren't for the wind constantly fighting with my tablet, we'd be a bit farther ahead by now, but yeah. I'm making a shawl using Lion Brand True Boo. It's a very nice DK weight bamboo yarn. I love bamboo yarn. And we're outside because it's a nice day, save for the wind trying to blow me and all my stuff away. The camera's already gone flying multiple times. Yep, here it comes again. Mostly I'm sitting out here because the wind is strong enough that it rips my laundry right off the clothespins, so I'm making sure none of it flies away. Do you have a tutorial for the shawl? No, I do not, but I can certainly make a tutorial for the shawl at some point in the future. Depending. This is actually surprisingly simple. It's the iris stitch. It looks like pretty flowers. And right now I'm using True Boo, but yeah, I can definitely make a tutorial. I'm thinking. I haven't made a tutorial in a while just because work has been busy and it's been cold and dark and I just don't want to film or do anything when I get home from work, and my commute is now much longer. I used to live less than a mile away from my job, and now I live 45 minutes away. But I no longer live in the city. So, where I am now, the cost of living is much lower. Taxes are lower. Heck, even the grocery store out here is a lot cheaper. It's just now it's like half hour, 45-minute drive into work and then again. And there's no DoorDash out here. So I don't have as much time. Crochet time if you had a chauffeur. Oh, I would love it. But the problem is I get car sick when I'm crocheting, so I'd have to get special glasses. Do I sell at markets? I do markets. I have an online website, but I also do the occasional in-person market. I didn't do a lot last year because my brother was getting married. And for a lot of these markets, I do have to take time off my day job. And all my time off I had banked for my brother's marriage. But this year, I don't know how many I'll do, just because I am going to be off work for a week. I'm having surgery Thursday morning. And it's like, what time do I have to dedicate now that I'm like commuting and stuff to doing markets and stuff like that? I think I only did 2 markets last year. Both went really well. And I might do the same 2 again this year, and then we'll think about doing more next year, just because buying a house puts you into a lot of financial turmoil. Every time I hear a noise, I walk around and think, oh, please be ghosts, please be ghosts, please be ghosts. Please be ghosts, because it's not something I want to have to deal with. Okay, got the second row done. But I do have an online website. Okay, second row done. Now to think. Here it is quite busy. Yeah, a lot of people are out and about right now. It's actually a very quiet town where I live. Used to live in a pretty major metropolitan area. Now I live middle of nowhere. Like, I technically, this is the downtown I live in, the town I am in now. Like, I'm downtown. And right now it's a nice day, so everybody's out on their motorcycles and ATVs. Dogs are out playing. A lot of my neighbors have pools, and they're starting to like get them ready. I also live literally right across the street from the elementary school for the area, so. Downside to living in rural settings. Yeah. There's no food delivery. The only pizza shop in town closed just before I moved in, so. That's time I now have to spend making food. Time now spent driving to and from work, all things. Times that back when I was living with my parents, I had to dedicate to like filming and stuff that I now dedicate to. Getting to and from work and everything. But I do like living out here. Commute really isn't that bad. I do miss Chinese food, though. There's no Chinese food out here. You're making the shawl for yourself. No, I'm probably going to sell it on my website. I don't really wear shawls that often, but I like making them. And I have sold quite a few. I have ever since I started selling things. I initially started just doing markets a few years ago. I have a website. Let's go and have a look at your website. Yep, Nightbot has it in the chat. I have a lot of stuff on my website right now, which is why I've been more focused on the bigger things. Most of my sales are still in person. A lot of my coworkers buy stuff from me, but instead of buying it off the website, they'll just browse through the website, tell me what they want, and then I bring it into work and they give me the money. Because it's easier and faster that way for them, but okay. This is going a lot faster now. What is the website called? It's smallpinecrafts.square.site. It's linked in the description, and Nightbot spits it out in the chat every so often. Or you can put exclamation point website, and Nightbot will tell you my website. Crochet, very therapeutic and calming. Yes, it is very therapeutic and calming. Which is why I do it like all the time. Well, it's really good for keeping my hands busy at times too, so that I don't doom scroll. Donna's like sit in my lap while I eat. He hopes for crumbs. He has not gotten any. Speaking of cats, let me tell you Guinness's new habit. Since I moved out and then come back, he has become a butter fiend. So I was eating a bagel yesterday, and the jerk jumped up and was like trying to steal it right out of my hand. I was like, sir, you have never done this in your life. Anything with butter now, it makes him go absolutely insane. And then he just looks at you and he's pulling the I'm almost 16, just give me butter card. And he just sits there and looks at me with those big eyes until I let him lick some butter off my finger. Parents gave him butter, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Probably. They indulge him ever a lot. Because he's sad I moved out. He's going to be so happy soon. So I think starting mid-April, they're going to come stay with me for a while. You have dogs and cats. Just cats, and they live with my parents have custody right now, the three of them. And you're knitting a scarf. I am crocheting a shawl right now. Whoa! There goes another neighbor's trash can. Closers, yeah. Couldn't see the fence. I would after a long walk of shame. Adonis! Wowzers. Yes, the wind here is fierce. I have 3 cats, Guinness, Rocky, and Zuzu, but my parents currently have custody. We joke. But soon they'll be building up in New York and getting ready to sell their house. So they'll come stay with me for a while. But my parents are keeping custody just because my dad retired. And I work really long hours, so it's more fair for them to stay with my parents for now. And then I'll take them every so often. So proud of himself until I held him like baby style on the way back to our yard. Yeah. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Really, the only one of my cats that's actually mine is Guinness. But he's very strongly bonded to Rocky and Zuzu, and they're very strongly bonded to him. Are parents going to live close to you? No, they are not. They currently live close to me. The whole point of me buying this house was because they want to move to New York. But I want to stay here in Pennsylvania and stay at my job. Because I was previously living with them because it was like, what was the point of me moving out when my job was literally less than a mile away? And they're like, if you want to live close to your job, you just stay here and contribute to the household. But Dad wants to sell, he's retired, and they want to move to New York. So I bought this house, which is, it's a half-hour drive to my job, but it's still in the area, but it's far enough away that I'm not paying the taxes of my area. And the cost of living out here is a lot cheaper. Like, rent in my hometown is more than what my mortgage, utilities, and gas in the car is. Like, cheapest one bedroom I could find was $1,200 a month without including utilities. As far as it's travel to your parents. Just a half hour right now from where I am now, and that's mostly depending on traffic. So I bought this house. They're going to move to New York. And I'll just visit a lot. But I didn't want to change jobs. And I didn't want to rent an apartment in my hometown because that was ridiculously expensive. And instead of paying $1,200 a month and God knows how much in utilities, renting an apartment, this place is only $400 a month in the mortgage. How far is New York from you? The state is, no, I should probably say my parents want to move to New York, the state, not the city. Where they're moving to is only a 3-hour drive north of here. Not so bad. No, it's not at all. But yeah, out here, like I said, $1,200 a month in just rent in my hometown, whereas out here, my mortgage is only $400 a month. Add in the utilities and the gas in the car and groceries and stuff, and I don't spend more than really over $900 a month. Got it on my lap. It's gonna take me a year to eat. Yup. Life with cats. Woo, that wind. Let's see. Yeah. The laundry is almost dry. And I only had to chase one pair of pants down. Because the wind is super strong here. Well, technically it's not a real clothesline. I crocheted it. It's a really, really long chain that I use. And then I just put some clothespins on it, because it was like $8 for a rope clothesline on Amazon, and I was like, I've got so much cotton yarn and yarn scraps. This Friday stayed on our stoop because it was raining. Yeah. So I crocheted myself a clothesline. And then I bought a bunch of clothespins at Dollar General for $1. I stranded several strands of cotton yarn together, and then I added a single strand of acrylic yarn. How did you crochet a clothesline? I double stranded some cotton yarn and added in a strand of acrylic yarn, and then I just made a really long 13-foot chain. Then I hung it up on my porch. I did it on a live stream. I think if you go to my channel, you can go back and find it. It only took me like a half hour to make. And I was literally just sitting there doing a foundation chain. Distinguished gentleman, who's a joy to have at the vet's office. Ah, just like the report cards I got home from school. A joy to have in class. Meanwhile, I was an absolute feral monster at home. Oh, Adonis. My cats are pleasant at the vet, too. It's because Rocky knows that they give him treats. Guinness knows they get treats, and Zuzu just doesn't care. So far, though, the crochet clothesline has worked really well. Thanks to the acrylic element, it stretches a little bit. And bends and moves easily. Glad that your home training worked. Yeah. Because I was going to buy a clothesline on Amazon, and then I saw the price and was like, no. Because what is a clothesline really, except just a piece of string? And what is yarn, when you really think about it? Piece of string. So I just beefed it up a bit. And then just used some already existing hooks on my porch, and there we go. Free clothesline, free way to dry the clothes. Think of all the money I'm going to save on my electric bill. Because I won't have to use the dryer as often. Really, the money I save on the electric bill by not using the dryer is just going to get rerouted into using the air conditioner. Complete brain fart there. Woohoo! Okay, I need to take a vlog clip to explain my idea for color work now. And you get to hear it live. Oh, and it's 3 o'clock. And I gotta think about what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. Right, I've got 3 rows of this silver color done. I think what I'm going to do is 1 more row of this silver, and then I have some other colors I'm going to add in. Hang on, chat. One of them flew away. Ah! stop. Almost got strangled by my pants blowing in my face. These are the other 3 colors I have. I have 2 of each. You guys okay? Those are nice colors. Thank you. I wish the wind would stop blowing them away. Stop! No! I'm gonna lose my mind, chat. Because they won't stop blowing away. We gotta go find another. I'm gonna go find another rock. Come along, chat. Hello, TV, and welcome to my crib. There's my ugly porch roof that needs to be painted. Concussed. I'm sorry. I hope you're not concussed either. I need to find another rock to use to stabilize, because what happens is it keeps blowing the fold open. No! Stop! Wind! Okay. Well, there went my crochet project across the floor. Haha. Okay. The wind. Adonis is fighting. Just the wind looks strong. Yeah, it's really strong wind out here. Really strong. Really annoying. But it's getting my laundry nice and dry, so. Okay, we've got tan, mushroom, and mulberry. Colors I have are tan, mushroom, and mulberry. I think what I'm going to do is one more row of silver to start for this beginning, and then I will do 2 rows each of the colors with 2 rows of silver in between, since I have a lot of this silver color, and then we'll finish the whole thing with 4 rows of silver, and then whatever's left will go around for the border. That also means doing even numbers of rows, only 2 each, is that instead of cutting off the ends and reattaching other colors of yarn, I can just carry it up the sides, and that'll massively cut down on any ends I need to weave in. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that video footage. Try and remove the sound of the wind. You know, Amazon is having a big spring sale next week. And I've been doing like Fetch and Ibotta on all my receipts to redeem for cashback that I can use for Amazon gift cards. And I think I'm going to use that to buy an actual microphone that I can like clip and hook into my phone to fix the audio quality a bit. And I'll just wait until it's on sale to really get a good deal. I think a lot of people should try using Fetch and Ibotta and stuff like that. I have referral codes if anybody wants them. I know I've made like $30 so far just on Ibotta. Cashback. Fetch, I'm close to $50. I ended up on couponing TikTok. Nice chatting. Yeah, nice chatting to you too. Yeah, I ended up on couponing TikTok to learn to just try and save extra money because, you know, the economy. And I love a good deal. Used to love the show Extreme Couponers. And they went and made it really difficult to coupon. Probably because of that show and everybody else started extreme couponing. I mean, I already do coupon for yarn and stuff, so. I like couponing at Dollar General and at CVS. Really miss using coupons at Joann. I miss Joann in general. Never really went to Michael's for like fiber crafts and stuff. Michael's was good for other crafts, whereas Joann was great for all the fiber crafts like knitting, sewing, yarn, crocheting. Anything like string and fiber related was great at Joann's. Everything else was good at Michael's. And now Michael's is the only one, since I refuse to set foot in a Hobby Lobby. Well, the only Hobby Lobby near me is like 20 miles away, and only day I'd be able to go is a Sunday, and they're closed on Sundays, so there. And we're almost at the 2-hour live mark, so if you haven't yet, double tap the screen to like the live, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make the algorithm like me a little more, please. Catch the replay, have to adult now. Have fun adulting. All that good stuff. I know I can't be on for too much longer. My aunt is going to call at some point. And I have to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner. Which I straight up don't know. I eat dinner really early. I usually eat by like 5:30 most nights. So I get home from work and I just immediately go straight into making dinner. Great work. Thank you. Try my best. Surprised at the amount of yarn just these were. Have you crocheted a skirt before? I don't think so. No. No, I have not. Oh, when I think of crocheting, I don't really think usually of pants and skirts and stuff like that. Really love the design patterns anyway. Yeah, no, I've seen patterns for that kind of stuff and they all look really cool. It's just not something I'd be interested in making. Well, not right now at least. Who knows what I would think a few months from now. Maybe I'd be like, yeah, let's make some pants. Wind is ridiculous. Crochet the one on your back too? No, this was a gift from my sister-in-law. I think her grandmother made it. And it was included in the big box of stuff that I got from her and her family and my brother when I bought this house. I have made blankets before. I made my brother and sister-in-law a huge king-size granny square blanket for a wedding gift. I have a whole playlist for that on my channel about the whole process. And I was thinking of another giant blanket project for this year, but then money. So maybe next year we'll do another giant blanket thing. Sorry for asking numerous questions, but I just love crocheting. No, you're good. You're fine. Been crocheting since 1999. I've got a lot of info I can share. Man, this used a surprising amount of yarn for just 4 rows. Good thing I have a lot. If you're just joining, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live. Hit that subscribe button. We just hit the 2-hour live mark. Whose car alarm is going off? I may have to take a quick pause here and take some of my laundry off the clothesline next to me. Just to get some of it shuffled around. Just subscribe to your channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whose car keeps beeping? It's making me irritated. It's very vexing. Oh, hello, there's a bird. Just flew in and landed on the light, stared at me, and now it's flown away. rayon gets really stretchy, and this is rayon from bamboo, so I betcha blocking this make it really big and really beautiful. Whew, that wind. Clouds are starting to roll in. It's supposed to thunderstorm later tonight. All right. Did 4 rows. Let's add on this tan color. It's like a purplish brown. It's very pretty. I like it. Oh, hang on, chat. One of my pants just flew away from the clothesline. Be right back, chat. Just grabbing the dry laundry off. Okay. I'm back. I apologize. Didn't want my pants flying away. Okay, let's see if I can find. Here. Okay. Right, we've just done our first color change. You know, I bet you for some variation here I could do shells. Let's give it a shot, just see what it looks like. If I did solid shells on the colored rows. And then the traditional iris stitch on the silver rows. And if it looks terrible, we can frog it, because this yarn frogs really easily. If you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button. All that fun stuff. This is nice though, just sitting here rocking on my rocking chair on my porch. Seems the rocks have helped hold my tablet in place. So I think we'll try to remember that for future outdoor lives. I need rocks. Four, five. Not bad, not looking bad. 5. 3. 5. We were doing the iris stitch here with the chain in between each shell, but I think maybe for these colored rows, I'm gonna just do the 5, and then on the silver rows, we'll do the iris stitch. I don't know, just to shake it up a bit. It's my shawl and I can do what I want with it. Well, that was a noise. I don't hear any fire alarms. Probably fine. It's looking really pretty. I like it. Ooh, those clouds are rolling in quick. Hang on, chat. Let me Okay, chat. We'll probably be live for just a little while longer, and then I gotta pack up and move inside because I don't like the look of those clouds coming in. So we'll probably finish this row, maybe do one more row, and then I'm gonna head inside. If you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button, stay in chat for a bit as we finish the live. Forecast says it's not supposed to start storming till 7, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. I will say that that looks pretty cool with the shells. Let's keep going. Yep, that's looking neat. Severe thunderstorm watch. Awesome. Severe thunderstorm, that was going to happen. I think we can finish this row before the storm rolls in. And hope that it's not famous last words. gonna repeat the colors, right? Yeah. Yeah. Sticking to me. Gracie versus Mother Nature. Who shall survive? Who knows? I don't know. Right now it's just ominous looking clouds. I know my brother got really mad last weekend because we had some horrendous wind all across Pennsylvania. And roof tiles on his relatively new roof went flying off. And my roof was fine. And my roof is older than his, and he was like, why is my new roof not holding up? And I'm like, because they don't build them like they used to. It's literally what my housing inspector said when I first bought this place, when he was doing the inspection and walking around. He was like, man, they don't build them like they used to. Man, they don't build them like they used to. He was jealous. Never seen a grown man so excited about old growth wood. I mean, his house is relatively old too. His house was built in the 40s, but mine, they don't know when it was built. That's how old it is. I'm back. It's me again. Hi, welcome back. You crocheting today? I am still working on a shawl using True-Boo, a very pretty bamboo yarn, because I love bamboo yarn, especially now that it's summer, or not summer, spring, wrong S. I just want to make light, airy, flowy springtime projects. pretty shawls and such. You're making a cat. That's cool. Alright, it's actually lightening up a bit. Nice. I'm still probably going to get off soon, though, just because I got stuff to do and my aunt is going to call soon, and I still got to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. But we can finish this row. No, it's almost done, so. Light rain soon. Uh-oh. Playing rain chicken. It's like yarn chicken, but scary. So let's hurry, finish this row, say our goodbyes, and then I gotta get my laundry inside. She's been putting new patterns in her rotation. I might watch her latest video again. Ooh, that's yeah, I really need to get caught up on Passionate Kelsey. I have not been watching her a lot lately. Well, I haven't been watching much of anything lately. And I really need to get caught up on her channel and see what she's been up to. Yup, rain's coming. Can we finish this row before rain? Let's hope these last few gusts of wind really dry the laundry out at least. Because when I took a quick pause to... You'll have time in your week off. Yes, I will. And I'll be recovering at my parents' so I can watch her on the TV instead of the tablet because, fun fact, I don't have a TV. Off. I might live stream a lot during the week off too because I found out my short-term disability is not going to cover that time off because I'll be off for less than 7 work days. Trying to see if maybe I can do some work from home. Like we have to take online trainings and stuff a lot for my job, and I'm thinking, oh, could I do those required training hours at home? Keep my mind off of things. But I may do extra live streams just to try and get my watch hours up. Host a sale on my website or something. Out of PTO, and I wanted to wait until May when my PTO rolls over, but technically overdue for some of the work they're having me doing while I'm under. And they're like, no, you're coming in at the earliest available time, and that was March, and thought my short-term disability would cover it, but they wouldn't. They won't. So, ugh. Add on 2 days unpaid. No. No, because they wouldn't start paying me until after the 7 days. So it would start paying me on day 8 off, but I don't need all that time off. Since I'm only having a very minor procedure done. And that's partially why it's not covered, is because it's technically elective. And I'm out of PTO, so. That's the thing with my job is they're like, yeah, you don't have to have PTO to take time off. Much off for 3 weeks anyway. They initially wanted me off for 3 weeks anyway, but technically I only need to be off for a week, and I'm like, okay, well then I'll go back to work with restrictions after a week because I just don't feel like sitting at home all that time. Like, yes, it would be nice crochet time, but I could generally psychologically only make it like 2 weeks. And then I'm like, okay, I need to be out and making money and things and working my job and seeing people. I don't know, it's complicated. What? Hello. Yep, we are racing the clock. But yeah, I don't do well when I'm idle. I always have been that way. Even when I was in school, it was like, all right, I can only handle so much time off of school before I'd start going crazy. I was the kid that wanted to go to summer school just so that I would have something to do. One more fall for the road. Yeah, basically. Come on, we're so close. I'll probably go live a few times while I'm off just to give me something to do. Catch up on Kelsey. Crochet. I might see how many like small things I can crochet to like restock the smaller things that I did sell. I know I do need a reload on like coasters and stuff. Alright. I know I said I wanted to finish this, but it's getting bad, so we're gonna say goodbye. Thank you all for coming. Hope you all enjoyed this live. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell icon to be notified every time I post and go live. We'll go live again soon. I gotta get ready for this windstorm and rain, so bye!